Entirely redefined is what Samsung's calling its 2015 lineup, and, judging by the looks of the S6 and the S6 Edge, materials used, and overall feel, we can now truly understand the meaning of Project Zero. I'm Anton, Nagy, and this is our show floor comparison of the Galaxy S6 versus the Galaxy S6 Edge. Sure, the company has kept its main design principles, but the new phones announced today bring a breath of fresh air into Samsung's portfolio. The, quote, new standard for design, craftsmanship, and performance truly shows, regardless if you're looking at the official images or holding the phones in your hands like we did. Gone are the days of plastic for the Galaxy S6, and, if we're allowed to say it, we'll say it. Finally. Both of these phones are built entirely out of metal and glass. Whether they're prettier than last year's models is up to you, but we definitely like the direction Samsung's heading in. Once you get past the initial pleasant surprise of the good looks for these two phones, you'll bust out your chamois to wipe off the extreme, insane amounts of fingerprints collected, regardless of the color option. You'll get used to them eventually. From our short time with the Galaxy S6 and the S6 Edge, we can tell you that they not only look, but they also feel premium as well. Solid build, good ergonomics, great in-hand feel overall. However, the Galaxy S6 is more awkward to hold than the S6 Edge. That's not a real surprise because of the double curved screen which tapers towards the edges. For us, personally, the S6 was more comfortable to hold. But then again, if you want to be cool among your friends, the S6 Edge will turn you into that. In terms of size and weight, these two are very much alike. Give or take a millimeter, or even less, they're pretty much the same, and strangely, the S6 weighs 6 grams more than its Edge sibling at 138 grams. They're also both incredibly thin at 6.8 and 7 millimeters for the Edge, respectively. Samsung also emphasized the durability for both models, but we wouldn't advise you to drop a metal and glass phone. Oh, by the way, Gorilla Glass 4, we've already seen some scratches on demo units. If you want to know more about each of these two devices individually, like specs and first impressions, check out our separate hands-on videos. We'll focus on similarities and differences here, and the similarities far outweigh the differences. Screen size, resolution, PPI rating, processor, RAM, storage, cameras, and even battery, give or take 15 mAh, are all the same, shared specs across two devices. That's also the case for most part of the software. However, the main difference, which is also the main selling point and probably the reason you'll spend more cash on the S6 Edge, is the double-edge display. We're yet to comprehend or imagine the use for going with the design, but we're also yet to spend a decent amount of time with the Edge. The edges are able to display specific information tailored for the curved part of the screen, like customizable favorites, standard ticker content, notifications, time, date, alarms, and so on. The rest of the OS, as well as content, just flows over the edges, which is something you'll either find super cool or annoying. If you're coming from an old Edge, or like its implementation, chances are you'll prefer the S6 Edge over the S6. We'll have to spend a lot more time with both of these devices to properly assess and test them and form a solid opinion. For now, we can tell you that we're glad to see Samsung improving in every aspect and not only raising the bar in specs, but actually managing to beat both its own and some of its competitors' standards in terms of design, build, and materials. That's gonna do it for our short comparison from the show floor. If you've liked this video, please give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow Pocketnow on social media, as well as our main website, where all the coverage comes together. I've been Anton, Nagy. Thank you very much for watching. Till the next video.